I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light.
Jungkook was driving YN to her college, one hand on the steering wheel and the other resting on her thigh. The car slowed as they reached the college gate, and he pulled over. "Study well and have a nice day, my love." YN smiled, nodding at him. Jungkook chuckled, shaking his head slightly. "No one can hurt me, princess. You're too naive to worry about that." He reached into the glove compartment, pulling out a gun and handing it to her. "Keep this with you for your safety." YN sighed in expiration. She glanced at her watch, eyes widening. Before she could leave, he grabbed her wrist and pulled her back, his lips curving into a smirk. "Your memory is getting weaker day by day." Leaning in, he captured her lips in a soft yet possessive kiss. YN kissed him back, her hands resting on his chest. "Take care, alright?" he murmured, gently caressing her cheek. She smiled, pulling away. She turned back once as she ran inside, only to see him still watching her, a rare smile on his lips. As soon as he disappeared, Jungkook's aura shifted. The warmth in his eyes vanished, replaced by the cold, sharp intensity of a ruthless and calculated mafia boss. YN was in the washroom, fixing her hair. She clicked a mirror selfie and sent it to Jungkook. "YN, do not test my passion." "Those eyes, they look like you're begging me for it." "I swear, YN, I will come to your college and bend you over the table and..." "Damn it. I'm coming there, YN." "I am." The bell rang, and she sighed, putting her phone away as she walked toward her class. YN was completely immersed in the lesson when she felt someone sit beside her. She frowned. No one ever dared to sit next to her. After all, the last guy who did was nearly beaten half to death by Jungkook. It had become an unspoken rule. YN's seat was off limits. Without looking, she muttered under her breath, "No." YN shot him a weird look before ignoring him and refocusing on the lecture. But then, she felt the stranger leaning dangerously close to her. She was about to push him away when a familiar scent reached her. The intoxicating cologne that belonged only to Jungkook. Her eyes widened in realization. Jungkook smirked. Was missing you. She sighed, looking at him with pure disbelief. I'm literally sitting right here, and you still think I'm not serious. Jungkook leaned back, cocky as ever. You are forgetting who I am, sweetheart. Besides, I came as a student. He motioned to his casual checkered shirt, a bag slung over his shoulder, and that undeniably handsome face. Perfect disguise, right? And, of course, I have an extremely gorgeous girlfriend. Why shook her head, a shy smile tugging at her lips. The pictures. Why feigned innocence. Jungkook's smirk deepened as he slid his hand onto her thigh. Oh, what pictures indeed. I want. Why turned to him, raising an eyebrow. Fine. He reluctantly pulled his hand away. Jungkook leaned in, his lips near her ear. I cannot control it anymore. Why, Anne? Please. Jungkook's gaze dropped for a moment before looking back at her with dark amusement. My hands. Yes. Let me put them back on your thigh. She chuckled, shaking her head. For you. Always. She took his hand and placed it back on her thigh, making him smirk. The atmosphere between them grew thick with tension. Their eyes locked as the rest of the class faded into the background. Jungkook's fingers traced lacy circles on her skin, and she found herself leaning closer. Just as things were heating up, the bell rang. Why sighed, gathering her books. I am doing my work. Why rolled her eyes and walked out of the classroom. But Jungkook was nowhere to be seen. She sighed, but couldn't stop the small smile forming on her lips. Suddenly, she was yanked into an empty classroom. A hand covered her mouth. It's me, baby. Calm down. His arms wrapped around her waist, pulling her flaws against him. Jungkook shook his head. You are like my breath, YN. Jungkook blinked. Huh. What the hell? You think my breath stinks? Jungkook groaned. I left everything to come here, and you tell me my breath stinks. YN grinned, wrapping her arms around his neck. And you are so lovely. Their eyes spoke volumes. Love, desperation, care, admiration. If you keep looking at me like that, I don't know if I will be able to control myself anymore. Her gaze flickered down to his lips, and Jungkook's grip on her waist tightened. You won't be able to attend your next lecture. As soon as her eyes met his again, he lost control. His lips pressed onto hers, kissing her desperately. She tried to match his pace, but he was too fast, too hungry for her. Her hands tangled in his hair, tugging gently as his own hands slid under her shirt, tracing along her skin. She gasped for air, tapping his shoulder to catch her breath. Why do you taste so good? I'm going insane, YN. You've made me so obsessed with you. Hell yes. Saying that, he picked her up effortlessly, capturing her lips again before whispering against them. You are so beautiful, YN. So admirable. He carried her to the nearby table, pressing her against it as they kissed like there was no tomorrow. After a while, Jungkook finally backed away. His eyes dark with desire, yet filled with fondness. YN smiled, slightly breathless. She absent-mindedly played with the buttons of his shirt while he reached into his pocket, pulling out a rubber band. He held it between his teeth as he gently gathered her hair, his fingers running through the strands with ease. She asked, amused. Tying your hair. You will get annoyed if they keep falling on your face during class. YN's heart swelled at the simple, yet intimate gesture. Jungkook smirked, securing her hair with practiced ease. Of course I do. You're mine. He finished tying it and let his fingers linger for a moment before pulling back to admire his work. There. Perfect. YN pouted playfully. Jungkook chuckled, pressing a few loose strands away from her face. Just half an hour ago, you were telling me to leave. What happened now? She wrapped her arms around his neck, pulling him into a warm hug. Jungkook sighed contently, pressing a soft kiss to her forehead. I'm even luckier to have such an admirable girlfriend. I will miss you too, love. But don't worry. I will meet you after college, alright? She nodded, looking up at him with a soft smile. I love you even more, my love. He pecked her lips gently before whispering, Now go, or someone might get suspicious. He caressed her cheek one last time before she nodded and started heading toward the door. Jungkook smirked, watching her go. 3 more hours until I see you again, princess.